All right, so this lesson is going to cover how to use the formula when you're finding volume of pyramids and cones. Please make sure and check out the additional links that I posted on Edmodo that will show you why we use the formulas we do. So again, this video is just to show you how. For the why, go look at the other Edmodo video post that we put. So you have two formulas, which are really the same thing, just like when we did 1/2 base times height, and we said that was the same thing as base times height divided by 2. Now we've got 1/3 base times height, and that's the same thing as base times height divided by 3. So remember that big B is the area of the base. So when we're looking at a cone, we're going to find the area of the base first, which in this case is pi r squared. I'm going to use 3 for pi for these just to make our math a little bit simpler, but actually, I'm sorry, I'll go ahead and use 3.14 because I already have my answers worked out. So just keep in mind that there are some calculations you'd have to do on these problems to make these examples work a little bit better. So, sorry, let me actually go to the correct notes first. Okay, so our radius is going to be 7.5 because this is our diameter. So we're going to do 3.14 times 7.5 times 7.5. And that value is going to be 176.625. Now please don't ever round until your final answer. Just try to keep as many decimal places as you can. So now we're going to plug this into our volume formula, which is going to give us 176.625 times the height of our cone, which is 12. And then please remember also, notice I always said that the height is always making a right angle with the base. Well, that's true even in three-dimensional figures. Here's the height of the figure, and it's making a right angle with the base of the figure. So that's how you can tell your height from your slant height. And then I need to divide by 3. So when I plug all this in, I should get 2119.5. And if I divide that by 3, I get 706.5. Please remember this is volume, so it's centimeters cubed. Our second example, they already give us the radius. So again, I'm going to find the area of big B, which is pi r squared. That's 3.14 times 5 times 5. And so that value is going to give me 78.5. And now I have my volume formula. Big B times H divided by 3. Big B was 78.5. I already found that over on the side. The height is 8, and I need to divide that by 3. So when I multiply my top part, I get 628. And 628 divided by 3 is 209.3 repeating. So I can just put 209.3, because I'm going to round it, inches cubed. All right, so that's how you use the volume of a cone formula. The volume of a pyramid formula is actually the exact same. And again, look at that why video that I posted on Edmodo. This is just the how. So again, we're going to be doing big B times H divided by 3. Big B is going to be base times height. And in this case, we're talking about this base and this height. So it's going to be 10 times 6, which is 60. So I've got 60 times the height of the pyramid. I'm going to divide by 3. So 60 times 9 is 540. When I divide that by 3, it gives me 180 centimeters cubed. Our next example is another pyramid. Now notice these little tick marks, the little hash marks on the side. That means these are all the same. This is a square pyramid. So when I find the base, it's going to be 4.5 times 4.5, which is 20.25. And then I'm going to use my volume formula. So big B is 20.25 times my height of my pyramid, which is 5.2, divide by 3. And this is going to give me 105.3 at the top, divided by 3. And when I simplify, 35.1 feet cubed. All right, so that's 2 examples of a cone and 2 examples of a pyramid. Sometimes you will also have composite figures. Composite figures, remember, just contain one or more shapes. You will have composite figures with this. For instance, this one is 2 cones. Now we're lucky here because this cone over on this side is the exact same as this cone. So really we can just find the volume of one cone and multiply by 2. So the volume of the cone is, again, big B times h divided by 3. And big B is going to be pi r squared. So I'm going to use 3.14. R is 6. So that's going to be 36 times 3.14, which is going to give me 113.04. The height is 8. That's going to give me 904.32 on the top, divided by 3 is going to give me 301.44. However, don't forget there are 2 of them, so I need to multiply by 2, and overall I'm going to get 602.88, and I'm just going to go ahead and round that to the 10th. Remember, that's a cube. All right, so those are the notes over finding the volume of pyramids and cones. Remember, this is just the how. If you want to know why, you need to go watch the other 2 videos that I posted that demonstrate why we divide by 3.